Hi tribe, and welcome to this new pro tips video episode in which I will share with you another drill that you can implement in your training. Basically, in this exercise we'll work again on the transition between empty hands and the blade. I will show you a boxing combination, then a body lock, accessing the blade and using that particular blade. I'm not talking about the scenario, but keep in mind that all the time I'm promoting the idea of a protector, an individual that uses his skills to defend his own life, his family and the ones around him. This drill can be practiced using a training dummy, a boxing bag or a partner. Of course, from the beginning we are working with the idea of learning that particular drill. And after we are knowing all the steps, we can apply it also in more difficult scenarios or drills with partners that are opposing a little bit of resistance or more resistance, so we see how useful this technique can be. Now, every technique, again I remind you this, must not be learned like a fixed thing. The technique from the page 25 is not existing. Yeah, you only learn the principles, so if you find yourself in that particular situation, you can make the transition between the empty hands and your blade. The combination, of course, can change. I am showing you only this particular combination in today's episode. So again, you need a training dummy or a boxing bag, or you can practice with a partner. In the air, in the empty air, you cannot practice so good because we will need also to make a body type of lock there, using a wall or something, pushing, pinning with our body, our target towards the wall. So it will be difficult to mimic or to simulate this in the empty air. If you have the possibility, put also some MMA type of gloves. It will help you protect the skin on your fists. If you are hitting continuously the dummy or the boxing bag, repeating and repeating to learn the technique, it can result in some injuries that it will not permit you every day to train after until it's not healing that wounds. So this is the reason why it's important to protect a little bit our hands if you really want to train consistently. Of course, in reality, you don't have this type of gloves. Yeah. Another thing that I'm using is my training blade. Yeah, in the appendix position. These are the three tools that you need to have a better process of learning of this drill. So I was moving my training dummy in this angle, so you will see better. I will make from various angles so you understand the technique. Basically, we will start, and I will show you from a normal position. You will start from a non-combative stance. I am not wanted to fight. I have the hands up. Of course, we respect all these type of important elements. We don't let the hands down, hands in the pocket. This means a very fast strike towards our head. We can go KO from the first strike. So hands up. Try to have a non-combative type of stance, but from here I can defend if I need to enter in a guard, and I can also react very fast. Here I'm talking about empty hands because this drill is starting like an empty hand type of situation, and then we make the transition between empty hands and the blade. So basically I am in this type of position, and even if I am here, look a little bit, I'm not letting the hands like this. I try to raise the shoulder up, the shoulders basically, and to move a little bit in diagonal my position. I am not here, I am somehow in this type of position. So I can enter to block very fast, yeah, or I can easy counter the attack that maybe it's starting, or if I want to hit first, I have the possibility very fast to put that punches in. So we start from this position, and I will have one from this type of non-combative stance. I will have one jab towards the face of the target, and immediately I'm coming with the other cross. So I have 1, 2, yeah, all the time shoulders are up. I am putting this punch there, and immediately I'm coming with the other. Every time the other hand is trying to come near my face to protect. Now, in a boxing type of situation, of course, because the boxing gloves are more bigger, you can come exactly near the chin to protect here, so you'll have a bigger way of covering. Now, if you are hitting in the street without having any gloves, it's better when you are coming back with the other hand to bring this more up near your face, yeah, to protect a little bit more from your face. So I have 1, 2, yeah. Even if you are having it here, still it's very good to not have the hand down. So I don't have this, yeah, like you have in type of karate, striking with the shoulder down, so all the face is open. I am here protecting all the time my face, my chin. Now, every time when I am hitting, you are seeing that the body is coming from the ground. I am twisting, I am rotating, putting my hips, yeah, rotating my hips in front and delivering that type of strike. So I will have, from a non-combative stance, I have 1, and then I'm coming with a cross immediately towards my target. Now, after this movement, I will make on the target from this angle so you are seeing better. So I have the non-combative stance, I have 1 strike, 2, yeah, I have jab, cross. And immediately what I am doing, I am using a type of movement from boxing, so I'm coming in the lateral of the target. So now I can enter very good with the uppercut or with the hook towards the target's body, yeah. Here we can access the lever very good, I have a very good strike. So if I make it again, I have 1, 2, and immediately I am rotating on the leg that I have in front. I am rotating my body, keeping it very good. Look at my hands, I'm not here, I am very compact, I'm near to the ground, so here I can immediately put another strike like a hook that is going towards the lever, yeah. So if I make it faster, I have 1, 2, I am coming here, 1, 2, moving in the lateral so I can enter with the other, 1, 2, here, 1, 2, here, 1, 2, here, 1, 2, here, and from here, of course, I am putting the punch, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now what is happening after this? I was having 1, 2, changing my body position, giving that body shot, yeah, and now is coming the body lock. Now I have a wall in the back, yeah. I will not push this dummy so much because I have some paintings on the wall, some photos and paintings, and I don't want to put them down, but I will show you from here. After the body lock, after the last punch, I am trying to go with my body. I'm letting my body more down and pushing my target towards the wall, and in the same time coming with a hand behind the body, trying if I can to catch this hand, one of the hands, yeah. My hand on the back, I will twist also the other angle so you understand better, is trying to catch my target from the jacket, from the closest. And what I'm doing here, I am pushing towards, with my body, towards the wall, pinning that target. From this moment, I have appendix position carry with one hand deployment, and what I'm striking is lateral of the sternum bone, left side to access the heart, face, shock zones. So imagine from here, after I'm pinning, if I'm going directly there, boom, towards the face, that is a shock. If I want to eliminate, I'm going here, stabbing, exactly in the lateral, putting that blade inside, taking it out. Then I can create distance. So again, the technique, it will start from this position, yeah? You can change this. I'm not showing you something fixed, yeah? You can be in a non-combative stance, yeah, and you can deliver your strikes, but you can make also, I don't know, another way of this drill in which first you start making a blockage. You block yourself because the other in front of you is starting an attack towards you. So you are in a non-combative stance, but you don't begin with the strikes, but first you are entering in a type of protection, and then you counter with your punches, yeah? So you can mix, you can change this. The idea is to understand that you can use this type of combos, yeah? You don't need complicated stuff, yeah? Also for hand-to-hand combat, when we talk about striking, if you have some good striking, basic good striking skills, taking from boxing, for example, that is good. The same I'm saying to you all the time. Some good boxing skills for the striking, some good ground fighting skills, BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, some good throwing type of techniques, wrestling, yeah, and then combine it with weapons, very, very good, yeah. Basics, but master that basics. So again, I have from this position, I have a 1, I have a 2. Immediately I'm changing the body position. Why I'm permitting myself to make this, especially here, you remember that I say, like in this situation, in the back, it's a wall. So being a wall in the back, all this is entering very good, this combination. 1, 2. If my target, because of my strikes, is moving back, because I hit it, because physics normally, because of the physics, or because he wants to avoid that strike and is moving more towards the wall, it will be much better, because now my body shot, it will enter powerful, catching my target between the wall, between my punch, force of the punch, and the wall. The same, I am pinning with my body towards, I'm going towards, and I try to catch that hand if I can, of course. If not, you can go also directly if it has, of course, this cannot simulate, but imagine that this is the hand. In this position, I can go towards and push my body, pinning that target, or how I was telling you, after that body shot, I am going immediately pinning with my shoulder, with my body, towards the wall. My body is not high, it's not here. I cannot have force here. I am letting my body very down and push towards. So now very easy I can look also where is my body. The body is not here near the target. So if I move it now in this direction, the body is not here, and I am accessing my weapon from here, because he can very easy make retention on the weapon. But basically what I am doing, I am pushing, imagine the wall behind, I am pushing with all my body, and look now where it will be his hand and where it's my body, yeah? This must be a very fast thing. You cannot keep it there only with one shoulder from behind, catching it and make this and remain a long time there. You must be very fast and understand that you cannot keep it there with one shoulder, yeah, and one hand from the waistband or catching from the jacket, yeah. It's not possible, it will not remain there. This is one type of movement in which I am going very fast, and in the same time I am deploying that blade. It's not to stay there too much. This is permitting me to pin him towards the wall until I can access my blade, and now even if it's starting to fight, I can already strike with my blade. Now again, I was telling you at the beginning, we don't talk now about the scenario. What type of scenario you are fighting and you are stabbing him if you don't have a blade? Yeah, I'm telling you immediately. This guy was an active shooter in a building. We were fighting before, or he was fighting with somebody else. He was managing the other to put, he's dropping his weapon to the ground, and now it's unarmed. Or it's a terrorist that is happening the same thing. Or maybe he's changing the magazine, he's remaining without bullets in these moments. Yeah, of course, if that is happening, you go directly to the blade. Yeah, This is more for a situation in which it's starting from an empty type of hand-to-hand combat and then it's passing to the blade. The same you can say, for example, I am here, I begin to strike to fight with him with bare hands, and after I make the combo, immediately he's going towards his pocket to take his blade from the pocket, and then immediately I am trying to pin and to make my stuff. Yeah. So here we don't discuss about the scenarios, we are discussing about the principle of learning to make a transition between a simple boxing type of combo of combination, an entrance to make a body lock using or pinning him towards the wall, an extraction of the blade and use that blade. So from this position I have 1, 2, changing, 3, entering, pinning towards the wall. Of course you remember that there is a wall or a furniture or an obstacle, and then I'm coming face, eyes, neck, heart, lateral of the sternum bone. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this very short pro tips video episode. What I want to underline is you must understand that not all the time the fight it will start with the blades, with the weapons outside. So it can be an empty type of hand-to-hand combat situation and then transition to the weapon. So it's very important that in your training you are learning to make these transitions. So this is one type of drill. You can change the combo, but here remember that you have a striking combination, a type of body lock with a pin of the target, access the weapon with one hand striking your target. Stay safe and train hard.